getting well with your neighbors, correct?
Yeah.
Who likes all your neighbors all the time? No raising a hand.
I like all my neighbors, they only have one.
There you go, see, we have one. Well, neighbors is what's considered neighbors? Everyone around you, right? Wherever you go, if you're at work, if you're at, for me at the gym, wherever, restaurants, over to Costco on Sunday.
Yeah.
Those neighbors I like from a distance sometimes.
Yeah.
And that depends where you are. So we talk about neighbors, it's somebody you may live next to, with all the time, where it might be. And how do we get, and not to be human, meaning that sometimes we're getting along, sometimes we won't. How do we ourselves keep our mindset right so we are in our best, I guess, perception of what we can do to help someone? We're talking about being a good neighbor. For me, it's being helpful. And what does that mean from a mental sense? Does that mean that you're there if they want to talk? Are you there when they have a problem they just want to chat about? You know? Are you there to where, as a routine, like I was talking about my grandma when she was alive, you're there at a certain time of the week for a chat? Maybe physical, or my grandma was more of a telephone call. You be there for them so they feel, when you're there for your neighbor, what does that neighbor feel like? What will that neighbor help them feel like? Does it make them feel secure?
Sure.
A comfort level? Where they go, okay, I can depend on Dave, on Brian, on Juanita, on Janice, whoever it might be. If I can chat, I know we should get at 10 o'clock for coffee, whatever it is, and we have to send out some problems, I can always give them a call, they'll call me back. They're there for me. Does it always have to be a relative? No. Not necessarily, no. It can be someone you just know. You know? A lot of it is, can we find people around us, we can be neighborly with, and then sometimes, not all the time, there will be reciprocity, correct? A lot of people exchange, they call it. Where if we help someone else out, most likely they'll be there for we need their help too. We set ourselves up, if you wanted to be good neighbors. A lot of it is how do we, in my sense, is my perspective is how do I give more than I take? How do I help someone else out, but in the same sense, I don't have to expect something from them every time. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 neighbors around me in my neighborhood that I can see from my house next door. Out of those 5, I know 4 of them. One of them, I just work different schedules.
Yeah.
He's a doctor at San Antonio, so he's on shift time all the time. And his family are, I think, I want to say first generation Chinese. So communication-wise is very high by, that's about it. For everyone else in my neighborhood has my cell phone number. Anything out of town, let me know what's going on. I don't want taking your trash out. Watching your place. My neighbor man next to me had problems where he was at the river in Upland, and his wife locked her key. She was worried about someone's going to break in. So you plan to watch the place, that's not a problem at all. So being that phone call away, and sometimes my generation, a text away or email away, even with Instagram and Facebook too, you can always reach out to them, let them know what's going on in your neighborhood. Let them know that you can always be in contact for them too. All right. Anyone see that new Mr. Rogers movie? This came out a couple weeks ago, right?
That was so good.
It's basically about his. I want to ruin it for you if you haven't seen it yet. It's about he helps someone see a different perspective on life. And having that perspective, Mr. Rogers does all the time, every day of his life. And when they talk about, is it Fred or Mr. Rogers, it's the same person. He hasn't changed his personality to be an actor for the TV back then.
No.
It's his personality. It's hard to find, right?
It is.
Okay? Consider, is he even human? But he has his own ways of swimming every day, of praying every day, to get through that, his own personal stress of dealing with everyone else's stress every day. And in his long, I'm not sure how, if it was 10, 15 years or so, how long the show ran, how many political things he dealt with helped bring to the surface so kids can understand how divorce works, how the racism works, how politics works. So he brought that different perspective so us as adults can see that, wow, we can really look at it at more of a simplistic level. I think, that's just my perspective. You know, but can we have somewhat of that Mr. Rogers personality in us that can show that kindness, that gratitude every day to someone that may need that? You know, someone that may not even give you that gratitude back, but you give to them just to plant that seed. You know, I do my talk sometimes at for students in healthcare. I'll talk to them about number one thing to do when you're a student intern or even just in healthcare period is ask them what you know what it is. They go, no, they think they know, they're not sure. So just smile at people. Just smile. When you smile, it opens, it makes yourself vulnerable to exchange of maybe a smile back. If not, you know they're not in a good mood. They don't smile back. So can you have that normal, if you want to talk compassion of a smile to anyone around you, just to show that you're open to care if you have any questions, concerns, whatever's going on. If you don't smile when you're in healthcare, which I am my interns too, what happens? You put up a big wall. And you go, I'm not available to you, sorry. You know, and sometimes that's okay. Sometimes we need our space. I go to the gym. I get to when I'm tired in the morning early, have my hat on, my earbuds in. I'm there to work out. Not my social hour. Do my workout in. But when I'm not there at work, for example, or where I am, I'm willing to have a conversation, whatever's going on, to make someone else feel good. You just maybe entertain them. I don't know what to do. You know? You just have fun with that. You know? What else? How else can we help being a good neighbor? What else can we do? What do you think? Because you guys are all neighbors, right? What do you guys do to help maintain that neighborly, I guess, positive attitude?
Having a positive attitude.
You guys do group events, bingo, walks.
Yeah.
Does that help?
Yeah, quite does.
It does, right? It just brings that community type of feel. Part of mental health is not just, if you want to call, we talked about last time, we cross puzzles on our own, but the socialism of being together in the community allows you to have that common feel with people. What happens when people get isolated? Does their health improve or get worse?
It's worse.
It's worse. So we need that community in a neighborly feel to keep our health well too. Okay, we talked about also a second ago, if someone's in community and you see someone say once a week or even often more than that, you know they're feeling good or not feeling good. Not because they tell you, because their personality, how they're acting that day, what they say, what they do. I would go back to my grandma. I'd call her to listen to her talk, not to see what she was going to tell me, but how she was talking.
Right.
What words she used, what type were the words positive or negative? Was her voice high or low? Was she skipping a couple words here and there? Was her pauses off? Were the names she was telling me that she was talking to that I knew or didn't know, did they seem familiar to me? So that would tell me how her health was doing, not just what she wanted to tell me that day. You guys do that here?
I think so.
Yeah. Kind of find a common theme of everyone's personality and kind of go by that, right? We all have good days and bad days. We all have shitty days. But sometimes you go outside that range and go, is that person really feeling well or not? And sometimes you can't talk to them. Sometimes you may have someone a little closer to them that can talk to them a little bit easier. They'll accept that, understand it, they'll listen to them more. So knowing people around you, 1-2 degrees of freedom outside of you, degrees, allows you to not only know Juanita, but also who someone is. I know Juanita might know someone else that I know very well. She can talk to them too. Having certain people around you allows that positive attitude. I use in my office to help everyone stay healthy mentally and also physically too. Well, how else can we help each other stay in a neighborly environment versus being at war with each other? End of the world type of war.
Listen to what they say, that kind of thing.
That's all it is, right? It's a simple, even though the topic this month is very simple, it's keeping that open conversation, that open ear too, and even visual also, of what's going on with yourself, but also people around you too. Make sure they check in with you, you check with them.
Right.
Because the problem is we can't see ourselves all the time.
And if someone's not here for a few days, you ask them, so.
Exactly, are they doing okay?
Yeah.
And if it's, yeah, great, perfect. If it's, no, you're here and there, maybe a phone call, maybe a note, maybe a letter. Everyone communicates differently, right?
Yeah.
I deal with my church, I deal with the next one with my church, and there's people my age, I'm 45, anywhere from 25 to 85. Some people like email, some people want a phone call, some people want a text. Even some people like Facebook better. So when I have a list of all the members, I put down next to them, do they want a text message, email, phone call, Facebook? So I know how to talk to them directly.
Oh.
So everyone's different. I run a chiropractic office. Some people like email, some people like a phone call, some people like a text. So whatever they like, even some people will message me on Yelp or Google, I'll work with them to make sure they can understand how to help them. So you gotta figure out, in my sense, what I do is figure out how someone communicates. At that point, I talk to them, they want to be taught. Communicate the way they want to communicate with. It takes a little work, always does, but can you do that to help them and you save time? Because if I send someone an email, but they only respond to my text, email goes to the abyss. Disappears. And I wait, and I wait, and I wait for a response. Nothing happens. For me, I like to carry stuff right away, so it's off my plate. Done. But I'm like, okay, I'll wait again, I'll send another email, no, call them. So sometimes I'll just stop by their house, and drop off a note. Because I'm on the way home or something. Hey, I missed you, give me a call. Depends how everyone works, right? How else can we keep ourselves and our people around us healthy from a neighborly way? What else can we do? Can we make sure if there is a group walk or an event somewhere, and we check in if we have since in a couple of days, hey, do you want to go with us? We're having this great chiropractor come and talk to us, he comes every month. Do you want to come and see this talk? Hint, hint.
Who's this?
Who's this guy? I don't know. It's our next year. I'm going to get more and more.
That's what Ryan did to me today.
There you go, see?
Oh, great.
You know, it's
Why not?
that.
Like, boy, let's go around and get people, you wanna go on the walk, you wanna go on the walk, you wanna go on the walk?
It is. And when you ask someone that, ask them for people, I have adaptation of maybe no one's gonna go, but at least they did my part by asking. I'm not gonna feel bad if no one goes.
Right.
I'm not selling it, I'm just saying I'm going.
Yeah.
Do you wanna go? I'm going here, do you wanna go here?
Right.
You know, can you promote that better community, neighborhood type of environment by asking people, hey, come and join me? Because some people like myself, I'll just be an introvert.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go because I'd rather not go. Unless someone asks me. Give me that one little nudge that goes, might as well go. I can take my nap later. That's what I'm going to do. That's me. Okay? So that's the thing is, can we just help each other be better neighbors to understand where someone is, and then when that door opens up, when that window opens up, when they're open for conversation or socialization, you can help them bring them along.
Right.
Hold their hand if you need to. Throw them on your back if you need to too. All right? But that's all it is, right? It's not very. How can we? What should we watch for to sometimes give someone space? To not push them as much, not be, I guess, communicating with them too much. What's a sign of
The look
that?
they give you?
What's that?
The look they give you?
A look? Yeah? Or a tone of voice?
Yeah.
Like, just not today.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow I'll try.
Yeah.
Because what happens when we sleep? Our body resets. We wake up with a clean slate, for the most part.
Right.
Whatever we felt yesterday, that was yesterday. Wake up in a resting state, our heartbeat is reset, our mind's reset, we haven't turned on the news yet. So now that our mind isn't all muscled up from the news, we can start our day fresh. Just do that. No matter if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day you can do that.
Right.
And that's what I do every day. I try to do the gym first. When I wake up, I do my stretching first, in the coffee pot, I definitely go to the gym if I can. That resets my mind with, I do some podcasts, listen on my phone, what's going on, business-wise, personal-wise, even a church service, I'll put in there, I listen today. At that point, I get my mindset for the day, how to keep this positive, and people start hitting me up with, I have this problem, this problem, this problem, this problem. We talked about it before, too. We start with a positive mindset every day. That gives us that tolerance, something that may not be as positive around us. You know, it sometimes allows us to be more tolerant to those negative things around us. Because we're all humans. So some humans are very nice, some humans are entertaining. Depends on which ones you come around that day. Sometimes you have a choice. So how do you make sure this is right, your mindset, in my sense, so you can tolerate the things that may not be what you want to hear every day? When I start getting that real responsible, my shoulder gets kind of tense. When I feel something getting to me, I go, I need a break. I'm going for a walk. I'm going to be over there for a while. That's when I let this calm down so I can tolerate it again. So I don't say something or do something that I'll regret later.
Right.
Especially with my wife. Because she'll remember that 10 years later. Remember that Tuesday, you told me this thing? I'm like, I have no idea, but I probably did. I can't deny something I can't remember, right? It's just life. But that's the thing, I try to keep this right, so if I wake up in the morning, I'll go for my walk. I'll do a little reading, I'll listen to something that's more positive, and then start my day. On the weekends, sometimes I can, I'll read on the weekends, too. I'm more biblical, read the Bible affirmations too, and that will keep my mindset going the whole time. That's what I can do with 30, 40 headaches this afternoon in my office, and not be afterward. Not have another heart attack or something. Do that. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to bring up? What else do you guys do here as a center to maintain that community? Besides these phenomenal talks every morning.
I don't think we have enough right now.
No.
We have to regenerate.
Good. Right now, we're supposed to do an activity, but we can't do it because we don't have a bus driver. So if somebody has to go to dialysis or a doctor appointment, then our activity director has to stop doing that and
When you have that stuff, is that scheduled, or is that something where
it's
you
on
have
schedule. It has to be scheduled like a couple days. Like if you're going somewhere on Friday, you have to take out Wednesday, sign up on Wednesday.
Okay.
Because we don't have a bus driver.
Only one bus, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So if then when there's an event happening, where would you want to go? What have you done in the past that's worked?
Well, not so much going out, but just activities in here. Maybe we're going to do crafts, or maybe go blackjack, or do something in here that can't do it because she has to go somewhere.
So you need a coordinator to actually do it with you?
Yeah.
Why?
Pardon?
Why do you coordinator do it with you?
I guess that's the rule.
Is that the rule, or how does that work?
What's this one?
Like you want to do craft or in here, why do you need a coordinator to do it with you? Or you can't?
Well, she has to show us. Like we do a picture the other day, we were making like Christmas trees, and so she was showing us what to do. And if she's not here, then nobody knows what procedure to do.
She provides the supplies.
Yeah.
We don't have supplies.
Okay.
I mean, we could play tic-tac-toe, but we can't really do a project.
Yeah.
Yeah. You almost need like a box or something in a closet space to have those 40 supplies.
Right.
So at that point, you can do whatever you want to do.
That's a good idea.
I'm just saying, I don't want to hear about it, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
So it's on site all the time for you guys. You can build up that supply room or what you need throughout the year so you need it, so they're ready to go. That's what I would do.
Well, can you come about once a week and take care of that?
Sure, I will. You free my schedule. Put me on staff here, that'd be fine.
Yeah, I've asked a couple times, I'm new here, so.
Sure, okay.
I've asked a couple times when there's things that maybe, and then I say, and will I get a reduction in my rent for that?
Yeah, definitely. Is there something I can write off of that? That's what I asked for. Is there still an event scheduled up every week?
Well, there's things
Calendar?
going on every week, yeah.
Okay.
Some of it's more interesting than others.
Of course. And what might interest you for four things may not be one, so how do you have enough on the schedule that over time you can, what I do is test them, see what people are interested in. certain times a year, whatever it might be, so you know what the interest is overall. You have something else over here, that may be once a month, but over here is every week. So you can go to each one and do it.
I think one of the difficulties we have in this facility is that a large percentage of the residents are more handicapped than the rest. Those people don't have many opportunities. You know, they have to have somebody push their wheelchair to get in here. Maybe they don't have the physical capability of doing a lot of things. And so there's really two levels, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah. And then some people just flat out don't want to do it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And then they'll say it's boring.
That's fine, that's 20%. 20% will do whatever they want to do, but can you get enough help for people that want to get there and may need some more mobility, and to help with that, to certain times that maybe a day or a week, you have enough volunteers or interns that, hey, we're gonna have some of the staff help with these people to this room.
And that's a difficult thing too, we don't have a large staff for that. I tried one day to push a lady's wheelchair. I cannot walk without holding on to something.
There you
So
go.
I can hold on to her wheelchair and I said, oh, I'll take you.
Sure. No.
Trouble for that.
And that's something where you want to put yourself at risk
Right.
of causing another injury.
And the other person. And,
Yes.
you know, but you know, what are you gonna do?
That's, you're trying your best.
Talking about that, we had an activity director before her, and she'd have me push people around, and you're not, like she said, you're not supposed to. I had to push somebody by Glorianne one day, and she said, "You doing my job?" I said, "Well, I was told somebody had to."
Someone,
And then this activity director said, "Push this lady outside." So I pushed her outside, and there was a manager sitting right there, and when we were done, he goes, "Okay, now why don't you push this lady over this way, Chiquita, you walk this way."
you guys are getting your work out of it.
And you're not, and now they say, now, I don't do it anymore. Safety help, you're not supposed to, because if you're pushing somebody and you hit a bump or something and that person falls over and gets hurt, this place is gonna be sued.
Who's certified to push them around then?
Caregivers.
Okay.
Caregivers, like, or then their medical staff can do it, or, managers, anybody that's staff.
It's almost having someone staff available maybe in between their shifts, you go, hey, we're at this event, can you help during this time just to get some people there? I don't know the logistics of that is. But if we have, because there's something to coordinate with, we want to have some type of system where we can have a staff member, one or two available during that time to get people in that.
If I do that, they have more staff right now, they're so short staff, but,
Yeah, that's beyond my ability. That's a little bit, they have a cost issue, whatever, but yeah, I don't know how it works, but that's a numbers game. You know, but can you have enough things going on to where if someone wants to get to it, that when they can. As long as 2 people show up, that's enough people to get things started. But I would keep in the coordinator's ear every day, or every couple days, what else can we do? What else can we do? Because this is just not Brookdale, but that's the only one, correct?
no.
So there's other Brookdales. I even in San Diego for my daughter's soccer tournament Thanksgiving weekend. There's one down there. So you have so many to choose from that they can pull you from somewhere else and that works there. It just don't mean that the wheel.
We used to have people show up and do this, we came from San Dimas, so we came from, San Dimas, but they haven't done that for a while.
And I think maybe coordinating with other Brookdales might not save staff, but save time trying to create things that are being created. I like to reinvent the wheel. I think guys are right handed. And I like to be a creative person if someone else has already done it and has done it well. Coordinating with other Brookdales in the area allows you guys a simplicity to get things going, how to make things more active and more sociable.
A couple times we've gotten in with other Brookdales and we've gone somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Just find that coordination with
Yeah.
something that has maybe other access to more vans to get things out there. All right, Dave, anything else? I see you thinking over there. Anything else you think about? Nothing yet? All right, just want to make sure you have enough ideas on the plate. just being whatever you can as you take care of people one step, two step away from you, whatever you need help with. But also take care of your own health and your own person, so you can be that help for somebody else.